Laurel, Yanni. Do y'all remember that from like a few years ago when they did the whole recording thing where some people heard Laurel and some people heard Yanni? I don't know. This trail is kind of making me think of that. And the trail that we are doing today is Laurel Falls. By the way, good morning. I'm out here today just by myself and thought I would do some short hikes today. So thought I would bring you all along, and we're going to do Laurel Falls Trail today. We're only going to hike to the falls and then back. So it is 1.3 miles out to the falls. And then after this trail, I think I might head over into the Elkmont area and we'll go out to the Avent cabin, which is off Jake's Creek Trail. And just so y'all know, it's about 7-ish, 7:15 right now. Really want to get here just a little bit earlier than this, but I'm lucky I'm up right now, to be honest with you. But yeah, this trail is extremely popular trail. This is probably one of the most popular trails in the park, and I can guarantee you within an hour, if not 2 at the most, this parking lot will be packed. So let's get on the trail before too many people show up and we have a little bit of this trail to ourselves. So you can see what I'm talking about right now. It's almost empty. So that won't last. But I believe that this trail up until almost the falls might be paved. Well, at least actually that's what I read. I don't remember it being completely paved. I thought it was only paved for this short bit and then it becomes just dirt, packed dirt. But like I said, it's probably been at least 2 years, 3 years possibly since I hiked this trail. This early in the morning is also typically a good time to see wildlife because they'll be feeding and eating. This is a nice trail though. You forget, it's funny how I forget what a trail is like. You can kind of see the trail.
Yeah, there's a bear.
There's a big one there.
Okay, great. Thanks for letting me know.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought you went back to look at us.
Okay, cool. What did I tell you all? So I just passed some hikers that were coming down and they said there's a big old black bear up here on the trail. Smack dab in the middle of the trail is what they said. So, what did I tell you? These bears like these popular trails. And that's why it's so important, if you're coming out and you're hiking, keep your food in your pack. Don't leave trash around. Just, yeah, please be conscientious about that. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to have the bear on video, but instinctively, it's still a bear. And although black bears in the Smoky Mountains are not typically aggressive at all, they're usually like taking off running when you see them. They're still a wild animal. You never know. You gotta respect that. I may not see it since I'm talking. I'll keep my eye out. I hate to put the camera up because I'm like, the moment I put that camera, I turn it off, that bear will show. There's nothing cooler and scarier than seeing a black bear on the trail. It's hotter than a hoochie coochie. Oh, look here, let me show you this. Got another view to the left. Oh, look. Bear scat. Yep, see the berries? Yep, fresh. Looks pretty fresh too. Okay. Look at this view. Oh, isn't that beautiful? pretty. We should get a shot. Want to get a picture? Let's get a picture. Okay. Still no bear, so let's, I don't know. I want to see it long enough for you all to see it and be like, oh, look, it's a bear. And then it take off running. That would be ideal. Of course, it could be sitting up here staring at me right now. I don't want to scare anyone, but that probably happens a lot more than people realize. You're hiking and there's a bear up in a tree looking at you. Let's see, I can show you how high up we are. I don't know. I don't think the camera shows it. It's pretty high. Oh, ah. What? Nope. No, sir. You stay over there. Ugh, I think the bear was up in the tree. Crap. That scared me. I should not laugh. Yeah. You could tell it was like, it was scampering to like, I don't know, climb up a tree or something, but it scared me because I wasn't sure if he was trying to come down. Holy crap. Poor bear. I whistled at him. I feel bad. He's just minding his own business in his own home. Imagine somebody coming into your home and start blowing a whistle. You'd be like, what the heck is going on right now? But guess where we're at? Laurel Falls. And that way continues up Laurel Falls Trail. Up around, and it gets less rocky, and then it's just, it gets a lot steeper. It gets pretty steep for a couple miles. All right, I'm gonna take a moment and enjoy this waterfall. Like completely to myself right now. Like this is why you get up early to hike. This is why I was so tired this morning. All I wanted to do was sleep. I actually, in my head was like, oh, you don't need to drive. You can go work out at the gym, you know, today. You don't need to go hike. Just sleep in a little. And I almost did. And the last second, my brain was like, no, get up, go, you'll regret it. It's gonna be a nice day, just get up. So I did, and I am so glad, and I have this whole waterfall to myself. I love that. I just love that. How are y'all doing today? Good. Good morning. How are y'all? There was a dad and his son that were asking about the bear. And I was like, oh, I said, yeah, I think, you know, he's up on the ridge. I said, he's probably gone by now, or at least hiding. But he was saying that those people who told me about the bear had turned around. They didn't even go to the falls. And I just feel awful now because they were passing me and they're like, there's a black bear up on the trail, in the middle of the trail. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I'm sure they probably thought, what is wrong with this lady? She's by herself and she's like, cool. But I'm sure they didn't realize I hike in the Smokies all the time. But anyway, I feel bad because if I realized that they hadn't made it to the falls, I would have been like, hey, come on, let's go. We got this. All right, now we're headed to Elkmont area and to hike on Jake's Creek Trail. We are now in the Elkmont area. This is one of the parking lots that's near Daisy Town. There's not too many people here. If you stick around to later in the video, I'll show you Daisy Town, which is one of the areas in Elkmont where they actually kept the houses. So now Elkmont used to be a community. There was a ton of houses, a lot of people, I don't know if they were all wealthy people, but a lot of the wealthy people had these were like their summer homes. And so there's just some really cool houses in this area. But just over the years, after the park took over and the people, you know, passed away or moved out or whatever, the houses, you know, became dilapidated. They weren't maintained, and which would have been pretty expensive to try to maintain, honestly, for the park to maintain. So they ended up just tearing down most of the houses and leaving like the chimneys and stone walls and things like that. Oh, excuse me. And I'm in the middle of the road. And but they did leave one road of houses, and these houses are actually the park plans to renovate, fix up. You know, there was rumors that they might rent them out like as rentals. I don't know. But the Appalachian Clubhouse you can rent it for events and things like that. And that is where Jerry and I had our wedding reception. We got married in Cates Cove at the Primitive Baptist Church, and then we had our wedding reception there. I'm gonna show you this sign real quick before we start hiking. And maybe you want to pause the video if you want to read that information. This was actually a road that you could drive on, I believe, at one point. And there was just houses all along here. So many of these chimneys. There's actually part of a house over there. Let's see, part of the house there. No, there's a couple of chimneys there. I'm glad they left the chimneys. There's something really cool about that. Plus it kind of lets you know where the houses were. I think it's pretty cool. You'll notice I'm in pigtails today. I'm usually in braids. If you don't watch my videos. If you watch my videos, obviously, duh. I just thought I would change it up. But it's funny because when I was coming back down Laurel Falls Trail and passed all these people, typically people aren't as friendly. Like on the popular trails especially. Maybe it's because I'm not as friendly. I mean, I think I am. I mean, I feel like I smile at people and try to say good morning. I mean, if they look at me, most people don't look at me. They don't even make eye contact. And every single person I passed today made eye contact and smiled and said good morning. Everybody. Multiple people. And I thought, you can't be scared of people pigtails. I even have a knife on me. And they were just like, ah, good morning. They're like, I mean, she's in pigtails. She must be safe. I just thought that was funny. Oh yeah, you know what? There's a old apple orchard right in here. I think it's right back here. Hold on. I want to say it's back here, behind this. Huh. Maybe this is not the right one. I thought this was it. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't know if this is the right house. I'll look it up and double check whether or not I'm correct, if this is the area. And if I am, I'll just show you a picture of the the apple orchard barn, whatever it was. I'll put a picture in here. Oh wait, this might have been it right here. Oh yeah, this might be it. Here's a closer up of it. Oh, I forgot they did keep this one house that's over here. This was Colonel David Chapman, and he was the driving force behind the effort to create the Great Smoky Mountain National Park. He was a member of the Appalachian Club. There's a photo of him. And this was his bungalow, or whatever you call it. Now these are not open to the public to go through, so we are not going to disobey the park rules and go in it. But I am going to get close so you can just kind of see it. You know, at one time this thing was fabulous. I mean, it's still fabulous, but it is creepy right now looking, you know, just because. But yeah. If you come to this fork, you go left. I just passed a couple that was coming down, and they're like, do you know where the Advent cabin is? And I was like, yeah, I'm actually headed there. And they're like, where's it at? And so I kind of told them. And they were just like, oh well, darn it, we missed it. And there's like, maybe another time. But I just feel so bad for them, because, you know, it's like, you know, if you're hiking and your goal is to see something and then you don't get to see it. Alright, you'll come to this first junction. It's with Cucumber Gap Trail, but we're gonna go this way. Meg's Mountain. You go that way. We're going this way. And it shouldn't be too far. And we'll come to the little side trail that takes you to the Advent cabin. Alright, this side trail can be kind of easy to miss, especially in this time of year because of all the bush. But basically, it's right here. You kind of can see, if you look, see there's a path. It almost seems like it just goes down to like a water, you know, like a water source or something. Okay, so that was not the right trail. Sorry. So if you see that, keep going. It's been a while since I went out to the cabin. Is this it? I mean, it was almost like a... Okay, I think this is it. Okay, let me show you kind of from the trail so you can see what it... So see, it's just like a little, you go off. I think this is it. Because it's about 4/10 of a mile from the trailhead. Yeah, okay, see the steps? That's always a good indication that you're going the right way. The other thing did not have steps. Oh, I just knew you went down like pretty steep. I have a feeling a lot of people have went that other way, thinking that was the right way. Okay, yeah, this is it. This is what I remember, a bridge. I was like, there is no bridge on the other one. Yep. Yep, see, this is very familiar. The rocks. Water, oh, that water feels good. Look at all the pretty butterflies. And there's the cabin. This cabin was built by Humphrey Owenby in 1845. It received the current name of Avent Cabin when it was sold to Frank Avent in 1918. Frank's wife, Maina, I hope I'm saying this right, Maina Trenor Avent, used the cabin as an art studio until 1940. Although the park purchased the cabin in 1932, the Avent family retained a lifetime lease and used the cabin until 1992. And Maina Traynor Avent is a nationally renowned artist. You can learn more about her in a book called Women of the Smokies. All right, let's take a tour. Let's go through this place. You have to go around to the back to get in. They do keep a rock here though, and I think that's just to keep the bears out. So like when you leave, you know, you're supposed to put that back. All right. Wood beams, nice. There's the, and now look, if you look, it's like a, maybe this door would work better. So I'm gonna go back. Just want to show y'all. Here's the porch, and then this is the kitchen area. You got a stove, sink, mice, snakes. Please leave door closed at all times. And then look, there's like people registered. Like people wrote, oh look, somebody left their glasses. Unless they did that on purpose so people could. Oh, look, all the people wrote in it. Anybody recognize? Right. That's right in this. Hiking with braids. I know my handwriting is awful right now. Push the rock back. That's a heavy rock. Look, here's a rock seat and a toilet bowl. So that was the Avent cabin. So now we're gonna go back to where the car was, to that parking lot, and I'm gonna show you Daisy Town, and I'm gonna show you the Appalachian Clubhouse where Jerry and I had our wedding reception. And I think I might take just a short break there and just relax, and they have rocking chairs there that you can sit in, and so yeah, I think I'll take a break for a second and then that'll be that. So anyway, if you'd like to see that, stick around a little bit longer. The gnats are relentless. I just talked to a nice older couple, gave them some more advice, is that the right word? Some tips for places to hike. They just got here yesterday and they're kind of overwhelmed by the area and what to do, and so I gave them some suggestions. That's what it is, not advice, suggestions. I'm just helpful Hannah today. I'm telling you, it's the pigtails. All right, we are back down to the car, but if you stuck around this far, now we can go see the Daisy Town. Look, Daisy. I like daisies. It's my favorite flower. All right, walking down Daisy Town. So I don't really think you're supposed to go in these homes. Pretty sure you're not, but we'll just step up on the porch for a second. I'm not going to go in them. I know a lot of people do, and they've got the doors open. No, duh. Read the sign, Gretchen. No trespassing. Okay, we won't trespass. Oh, yeah, this is one of my favorite areas in the park. Look, they're already renovating this one. Oh my gosh, how cool. Yeah, they're already renovating it. Look, it's already, look, oh, I mean, look how beautiful these are going to be when they finish it. It's going to be awesome. Okay, look at this little house. Look at this little cabin. Talk about tiny home. Let me show you all this one real quick. Cute. Look, you got a little fire pit. It looks like it's this one that they're that one there. I almost thought it was that one because it looked like the paint was, but I actually think it's this one. Yep. Fixing it up. And then this is all blocked off. Oh, they might have it reserved. Oh, look, they've got it reserved for an event. Oh, darn it. I don't think we're going to be able to hang out. Yep, somebody's having an event today. Y'all having a wedding?
No, it's a very special ceremony for a really good friend who passed away.
Oh.
And she was a volunteer up here.
Yeah.
She started a naturist group. This was her favorite place.
Oh,
so
yeah. It's just such a beautiful area.
We've got about 70 people coming.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And,
wonderful.
an honor guard. She was in the military.
Oh, wow.
So we're going to have a full military honor guard out here.
That's wonderful.
So that's why.
Oh. How nice is that they're doing that for that lady. She was in the military and she volunteered for the park. Oh. Wonder who it was. I probably could find something if I looked it up. Wow, this one almost looks like it's been renovated. I think this one has. Okay, I'm going to show you this one real quick because it looks, look at this. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, look, that looks new. The paint looks pretty new. Oh, sure it's not wet. Yeah, this has been repainted. Oh, yeah, this has been cleaned up. Look at that. I'll show you up there. You see it's been painted. They haven't put a screen in yet. Yeah, I see they're probably replacing all these screens. Oh yeah, you can tell it's been fixed. Oh wow. Nice. So yeah, this one's already been, it looks like this one's already been redone. So I'm beginning to think that they may have already redone all the ones on this side, because this one looks like it's been cleaned up too. Just looks like it's, yeah, I mean, this is totally been, look at that. I just don't know if we're allowed to go in these. It doesn't, these over on this side don't have the no trespassing on it. I don't know what that means. You can go in it. But I don't like to do things I'm not supposed to do. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Sorry guys. I mean, I hate to find out later I probably could have went into these, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't, even if I could do it and no one caught me, I don't like to disrespect the park like that. So I'm just not gonna go in. I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure these may have already been, these had to have already been redone because they just look like in really good shape. They look like they've had fresh coats of paint. This one, see, doesn't look like it's been done. Yeah, this one hasn't been fixed yet. All right, here's a sign. I've got to go slow, but you might want to pause the video if you want to read. This talks about Daisy Town. And then here's a few pictures. Some more text. And right here it says, a boardwalk constructed of milled wood offered an elevated promenade down to the Appalachian Clubhouse. So this was a boardwalk right here instead of just gravel. And then you can see sort of like a rendition of the houses. And then read this from Eddie Tipton, excuse me. It is most definitely a magical place. Yeah, I could easily live here. Oh my gosh, I mean, this would be, yeah. Well, although I'm a little disappointed that I couldn't take a break at the Appalachian Clubhouse and sit in the rocking chair, I was really looking forward to that. It's completely understandable why, and I think what they're doing for that lady is pretty awesome. So I found these nice little rocks right here, and this was nice. It's got a nice flat spot. So I'm just sitting for just a second. I don't really need to. I mean, the car's right there. But I just want to kind of enjoy this place for a few more minutes before I head home. And I'm going to just have me a little snack real quick. I got this like Power Crunch. This is the chocolate mint. It is really good. It tastes like a Thin Mint wafer. So I'm gonna have this. I brought a few other snacks because I wasn't sure, but I'm not gonna eat any of those snacks. So I'm just gonna have this and drink a little bit of my Barty Armor peach mango, and then head back home. So that's it for this video. I really appreciate y'all following along with me. I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys later. Bye.